Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here, and this time reviewing on Simpsons Comics issue number 3. Now, as you know, Simpsons Comics was part of Matt Groening's idea of doing the Simpsons comic book series. The same with Futurama. Now, this one, the cover has Lisa and Bart standing in a black and white picture of their classmates, teachers, and friends. And it starts off with Principal Skinner's looking at the Puma statue saying, "Ah, fearless Puma, statue symbol of eternal vengeance, unsleeping guardian of hallways, the stuff that school spirit is made of." And so he points out that he's going to a teacher's convention, and he wants to make sure everything's alright, saying, "How goes our little experiment in protective punishment, Mrs. Kababble?" "I'm not sure who is punishing more, Bart or me." Good, carry on." "He's acting strangely, even for him. I'd better keep an eye on him. She's acting rather persiflagely. I'd better keep an eye on her." And so he points out is how he can't trust anyone, and he even says, "Honest Abe Linker, you were principal during the darkest days of our school history, when the southern suburbs tried to seduce from our United States. I need guidance from now." And he has no idea who to turn to now, and he's talking to his importances. We're like, "What in tarnation was that about?" "I don't know, Abe. I think old Spanky is losing it." And so, later in the night, someone breaks into the school, and Apu wonders where Jimbo and his crew are. A teacher wonders where mainly, Martin is. Barney is getting a phone call from Mrs. Kababble, and the Scottish band are waiting to find out where Willie is. And Milhouse's mum's like, "It's time for your abdomen, Nose drops Milhouse. "Milhouse? I'll bet he snuck over to Bart Simpson's house again." "Bart, would you like some dessert? I made floating island. Maybe he's visiting his friend Milhouse." And so Bart sees what's going on the next day, and I was like, "Whoa, where everybody outside? Maybe somebody phoned in a bomb threat." But I didn't know. And so he points out that Skinner, since Principal Skinner's not here, they can't get into the school. And Bart's like, "Woohoo! Alright, school is cancelled. Noisy Land Video Arcade, here I come. Can the celebration, Bart. Here comes with the keys." Aw, man. And so Willie explains that he's mainly got stranded and had to get some help. And so I actually like how Martin's celebrating. Bart's like, "Dude, seriously?" And so they all gasp in shock and like, "Ay caramba! Somebody's stolen the Puma! Ah!" And so they wonder what's going on. And so they see Milhouse in his locker. And they do the most, corporal punishment way of interrogating them by torture. So Bart lies about the Puma being in the nuclear waste plant, like, "No sign of it. I'm beginning to suspect those lads didn't tell the truth." And so Bart and Milhouse go their separate ways. And he sees Randall saying, "Hey, you!" "Huh? Randall, what the?" "The fat boy wants to see you, pal. You're coming with me." "Says who?" And so he has a water gun, and we see Martin saying, "Come in, Mr. Simpson. Come in." "You, the fat boy? I should have guessed." And so Martin explains that the Puma is worth a lot, and the fact it was originally meant to be sent to Shelbyville, but got sent to the school by mistake, and it was still there. And he has 12 hours to think of it over to join his side. And Bart's like, "Ay caramba, I think Martin's gone off the deep end. What the heck was that all about?" And so Bart mainly talks with Lisa and telling the truth. He's like, "Lisa, this is your only brother talking. I'm in trouble and I need your help, please. Well, raw emotional honesty. The one ploy you haven't overused. You even said the magic word. Okay, Bart, come on in. The game is afoot. And so Lisa has Bart to go into the Quickie Mart to see what Jimbo Jones and his crew's up to. Lisa breaks in where she sees the broken window Bart talked about, yet you'd think the school would probably have a better security system. Then again, this is Springfield Elementary. And so Lisa mainly hides and says, I can't be. It's Miss Hoover. What's my favourite teacher doing here? Now, when was Miss Hoover ever Lisa's favourite teacher? So she sees a file, and in it, it was pointed out that Principal Skinner's had kind of coffee stains on it, and it's all of his enemy list. And Bart's like, whoa, everybody's on it. Jimbo, Miss Kabobble, Doris the lunch lady, even against the of it, I'm still number one. I feel honoured. So Lisa has a plan to get the other people to come. So Minnie calling all of them in, and even starts to interrogate them one by one. Even pointing out how groundskeeper really got fed up with cleaning it, Nelson getting punishment, Martin being a bootlicker, Mrs. Hoover's great aunt being mauled by a puma and wanting to get revenge. And Lisa says, and that person is Principal Skinner's, giving his obsession certain for the well-being of his beloved mascot and his mistrust of all of you. I doubt that he took the puma with him for safekeeping. What are you doing in my office? And so Lisa, in the end, is congratulated by Bart for her good detective skills. And just as Martin's about to try and steal some of what in the paint, which is actually gold, we see Jimbo and his crew lock Martin in his locker, which I'm guessing Principal Skinner's hired them to go steal, to mainly protect the puma. And that's the story. Now, there is a Krusty the Clown one, but I'm gonna do that at a different time because it's mainly on a different cover. So, the story is actually pretty good. It would have been interesting to see this as an actual episode. I think there's a lot of Simpson comic stories that either get missed or put away or so on. So I give this a good thumbs up. Still good and still alright. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.